Imagine a 72-year-old woman standing in front of a blank canvas, trembling hands clutching brushes she's never held before. Meet Ruth, who spent her entire life as a school librarian, surrounded by books but never daring to paint. One day, a chance encounter with a street artist sparked something wild inside her, a dream she thought was long buried. But starting at 72 wasn't easy. Her eyes strained to see fine details, her muscles ached with each stroke, and the fear of failure loomed like a dark cloud. Ruth faced more than just physical challenges. Decades of self-doubt whispered, "You're too old for this." Yet, she refused to quit. Instead of fighting her limitations, she adapted. She used larger brushes to accommodate her shaky hands and bright, bold colors to compensate for fading eyesight. She set tiny, achievable goals, starting with simple shapes before attempting complex landscapes. Each day, she painted a little, turning her living room into a vibrant studio filled with splashes of color and hope. Ruth also joined a local art group for seniors, where support and shared experiences became her fuel. She learned new techniques, received honest feedback, and most importantly, celebrated every small victory. Months passed, and her walls transformed into a gallery of stories, each painting a testament to perseverance. Then came the moment that changed everything: Ruth's first art exhibition. Nervous yet proud, she watched strangers marvel at her work. Some even moved to tears. The success wasn't just about paintings sold. It was about proving to herself and the world that passion doesn't expire with age. Ruth's journey teaches us that obstacles are not roadblocks, but invitations to innovate. When faced with physical limits, she adjusted her tools. When doubts crept in, she sought community. When progress was slow, she embraced patience. This story isn't just about art. It's about rewriting the narrative of what's possible at any stage of life. So if you're watching this and thinking, "I'm too late to start," remember Ruth's brushstrokes. Start small, find your tribe, and tailor your journey to your unique strengths. The canvas of your life is waiting. Pick up your brush today. But Ruth's story doesn't end with her first exhibition. In fact, it was only the beginning of a new chapter, filled with discovery, growth, and unexpected joy. After the exhibition, she found herself invited to speak at community centers and senior groups, sharing her journey and encouraging others not to let age define their limits. Each talk reminded her of the power of storytelling and the importance of representation, showing that creativity knows no age. Ruth began to experiment more boldly with her art, blending styles she admired from her youth with new techniques she learned from her art group. Watercolors, acrylics, even collage, she explored them all. The process itself became a meditation, a way to connect with memories, emotions, and the world around her in a fresh, vibrant way. Her paintings evolved from simple shapes to intricate scenes that captured the beauty of everyday life, the changing seasons, and the quiet moments often overlooked. Her family, initially surprised by her new passion, soon became her biggest fans. Grandchildren who once saw her as just grandma now saw an artist, a creator, someone who dared to reinvent herself. They spent afternoons painting side by side, learning from her and inspiring her in return. These moments bridged generations, weaving a tapestry of creativity and love that enriched their lives. Ruth also discovered the healing power of art. She found that painting helped ease the aches of aging and the loneliness that sometimes shadowed her days. It gave her a sense of purpose and a way to express feelings she struggled to put into words. The vibrant colors and flowing brushstrokes became a language of hope and resilience. Community became a cornerstone of Ruth's journey. Beyond the art group, she connected with local artists, gallery owners, and even younger creatives who admired her dedication. These relationships expanded her horizons and opened doors she never imagined. Collaborations blossomed, and Ruth's work began to be featured in local publications and online platforms celebrating senior artists. One particularly memorable experience was when a local school invited her to conduct an art workshop. Standing in front of eager students, Ruth shared not only techniques, but also her story, how it's never too late to pursue a dream. Watching their faces light up with inspiration, she realized the profound impact of her courage to begin anew. Of course, challenges continued. There were days when aches and fatigue made painting difficult, when self-doubt crept back with a vengeance, whispering that she should slow down or give up. But Ruth met these moments with kindness toward herself, reminding herself that progress isn't linear and that every brushstroke, no matter how imperfect, is a victory. Ruth also took the time to document her journey in a journal filled with sketches, notes, and reflections. This practice deepened her appreciation for the process and allowed her to see how far she had come. Looking back at earlier pages, she saw a transformation not just in skill but in confidence and spirit. Her story reached beyond her immediate circle when a local newspaper featured her, highlighting the inspiring journey of a woman redefining what it means to age gracefully. The article sparked conversations about lifelong learning, creativity, and the importance of supporting seniors in pursuing their passions. Through it all, Ruth remained humble and grateful. She often said that picking up that first brush was like opening a door to a room she didn't know existed inside herself. That room became a sanctuary, a place of endless possibility and joy. Her advice to anyone watching or listening is simple yet profound. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. The tools may be different, the pace may be slower, but the heart behind the effort is what truly matters. Ruth's journey reminds us that life is not a race, but a canvas, sometimes blank, sometimes messy, always waiting for us to add our unique colors and shapes. It's a call to embrace curiosity, to challenge assumptions about age and ability, and to celebrate the courage it takes to begin again. So if you have a dream tucked away, if you think it's too late or too difficult, remember Ruth. Remember how she turned trembling hands into instruments of beauty, how she transformed fear into fuel, and how she painted not just pictures, but a new narrative for herself and countless others. The canvas of your life is waiting. Pick up your brush today.